Konnichiwa, minasan, watashi wa Manishi tomoshimasu. Hi everyone, I'm Manishi and I'm a certified Japanese language trainer. I also have my own Japanese language classes by the name Komorebi Japanese language classes. You can join me and you can find the registration link for the same in the description below. So let's quickly start with today's topic. So today we will be looking at the third video of Hiragana playlist, which will be the third sounds, basically the third set of sounds that we will look into. But before that, let's have a look at what we already did in the last two videos. So the first two lines we already did. I hope now you are able to read this word. So let's confirm if you are able to read it or not. So the first letter is of course O, and the third one is K. However, I know most of you will not be able to figure out the second letter because we have still not done it. No problem. By the end of this video, I'm sure you will be able to figure out not just the second letter but the full word. So let's begin. Now today we will be looking at the S line, or the third line which comes in the Hiragana chart, which is the S line of Hiragana script. Now let's begin with our third chapter of S line. Okay, so I think you know the drill. I'll play the audio. You need to repeat so that you can understand the sounds, you can understand the pronunciation. So let's begin. And this is a very important video. You'll get to know it in a minute, but please repeat after the audios. はい、じゃあ始めましょう。
さ、さ、
So it's sa, sa. Now, of course, as you could figure out from the last two videos, we were moving in the order as A, I, U, E, O, and then it was Ka, Ki, Ku, Ke, Ko. So some of you must be thinking that it should be Sa, Si, Su, Se, So, but there is a twist. So please note that this sound, which is the second sound of Sa line, is
し、し、
she, not si, but she. So please take care of this particular sound. It is not si, but she. And the reason, which is a very general reason, which is given by many people, is that uh, because Japanese people cannot really understand, or there's no real difference between she and she for them. So if you want to know more about this particular rule in detail, then please let me know. I'll definitely try to find out more about this and share more details with you about this. Okay, now let's move to the third sound.
す、す、
Su,
せ、せ、
se,
そ、そ、
so. So sa, she, su, se, so. Please take care of this. Now, how do you remember these five letters? So let's look at the first one. So you can see a person, a girl who's doing cycling. So sa of cycling is the exact same sound. Second, as you can see, it's a sheep. So sheep from sheep. However, it is not as long as she of sheep. It's a bit smaller in length, but still I think you can get some idea as to what the exact sound is. Next, we have a person who's probably swimming. So swimming, su can come out of this. And there's an army person, of course, but there I have given you one word, one phrase in Hindi because you can actually figure out the letter say. You can get the letter say out of this. So from this phrase, which is sena, you can actually bring out this particular sound. So it's almost same. And the last one, which is this picture where you can see a girl sleeping, and I think in many of the clip arts and many of the images, you can figure out that they make these kind of signs or symbols to show that the person is sleeping, or you can call it that somebody koi so raha hai, let's say. So sona, from so you can actually get these small so sona, so. I hope this helped. Now let's move to the fun part, which is the quiz time. Okay, now again you have 5 seconds and I would like you to try read this letter. Okay. Hi. Okay. So this letter is sa. Sa, the first letter, sa. Let's move to the second one. This letter, make sure you pronounce it correct. It's a bit different. Okay. So this is not C, but she. She. Third one. Okay. So this one is Su. So I hope you're getting your answers correct. Okay. Okay. Now this one is say. Say. And the last one, I hope you remember this one. Okay. So this one is so. So. So the 5 letters are done. Now, very important. Like if you remember in the last video as well, I told you that there are different fonts for key also. However, there are different fonts for all the letters, but some you can still figure out. Like if I give you the same font for ka, you can still figure out. Okay, that's ka. But some letters look very different when I give you in different fonts. So in this situation, as you can see, both are sa, but this looks quite joined and more of curved. However, these two are not joined, but you should be able to understand both the fonts. This one is more of when you are writing, and in digitally whenever you are typing, or in even some of your books, you can actually find this one, the first one. Okay. Now the second one, similar looking characters. I think some of you could have figured out that while you were doing sa, you may be thinking, okay, some similar kind of letter we've already done, maybe in the first 2 videos. So this one is key, which we have already done. And the only difference, I won't say only difference, but you can actually see the difference is that this second stroke, this stroke is different. The extra stroke will be in key, but not in sa. So just take care of this. These are a bit similar looking letters, so one should take care of this one. Okay. Now let's listen to the audio and you need to select the correct character. I'll play the audio for you. Let's see which character it is.
す、す、
Okay. Su this. Sugi.
さ、さ、
Okay. So sa.
し、し、
Hmm. She. So it's not C. She.
そ、そ、
So this. Okay. Probably the last one.
せ、せ、
Mm. So this next. Say this. I hope you got your answers correct. Now let's again move to a very interesting part. Last in the last video also, when we were doing the ka line or the ka line, we did talk about this. If you have missed that video, please go back to that video first. You will be able to understand what I mean by tenten or dakuten. So in this, now I'll directly ask you. You will probably understand which one is tenten and which one, basically, which is with the tenten or the dakuten and the one without. So this one, of course, is tenten or dakuten. In k sounds, it became g. So all the k sounds became g sound when we used tenten on top of it. Now for s, it will be z. So all the s sounds will become z. So sa will probably change into za. She, again, she is not going to change into z. It will not change into z. It will change into g. G. So this is important. Please make a note of this one. Then Su will change into Zu. Say, say will change into Ze, and So will change into Zo. So please take care of this. Now, yes, of course, this is the last part where you will be reading the words now. From the pictures, I think you are somehow able to understand what we are going to do or what are the words, but your task is to read the words in hiragana. So the first one, the word for umbrella, is, try and read. Okay, so the word is kasa. Kasa. So as you can see, she's a beautiful Japanese girl holding a kasa or umbrella. Second picture, I think 99% of you know what the second picture is, but you need to read it as well. So the word is, hey, sushi. Sushi this. So it's sushi. So su and she together put just two-letter word and it will be sushi. And sushi is basically a traditional Japanese dish. I you should try. It's available in India as well, in different places, and it's really delicious. So I think you all should try it once. Okay, then, okay, so this word is osake. Three-letter word. This is exactly the same word which we were talking about in the very start of the video, and we knew the first and the last sound. However, we were stuck with the second. Now it's clear. It's osake. Osake is a Japanese rice wine, so it's quite authentic to Japan. And again, many people have tried it. If you visit Japan anytime soon, whenever things settle down, and the pandemic is over, of course, you can definitely try this. Must be available in India as well. Okay, so thank you so much, all of you, for watching my video. And if you've missed the previous videos on vowels and the second part of katakana, of hiragana, sorry, you can always watch my videos there. And do let me know in the comment section if you like my videos and if the videos are helping. Thank you so much for watching my videos, all of you. Thanks a lot.